I may come and tell the court that I'm ready to proceed and indeed proceed, my lord.
So you say it's 3 weeks from now.
As it pleases the court, yes, my lord.
You know what I'm going to do?
Yes, my
I'm
lord.
going to give you 6 weeks.
I really appreciate it.
No, just listen to me.
Yes.
You know, I've gone through all the law
Yes, my lord.
in this country and even overseas. Your client has a right to be represented by a competent counsel
Yes, my
who
lord.
is well informed and well prepared,
Yes, my lord.
right? But you see, you say you want further 3 weeks. I'm going to double it and make it 6 weeks. What will that be? So that when we come back here, we must start. Otherwise, people will think this judge doesn't want to start with this case because this. Evo, you want to say something?
No.
Mr. Ramasipilio, any remarks?
My lord, as I say, Advocate Mnisi is up the creek without a paddle, and I think in the bigger scheme of things, we might be saving more time by allowing him time to prepare so that when we resume, we can then have no further stoppages. Advocate Mnisi has just whispered that he thinks by the 24th of February, he appreciates the court's indulgence, but he thinks by the 24th of February, subject to confirmation by him, that he will be ready.
Mr. Ramasipili?
As the court pleases, my lord. My lord, I do concur with Advocate Baloyi that Advocate Mnisi be given sufficient time to prepare, and he has indicated the time on which he will be ready, my lord. And he says by the 24th of February, the high likelihood is that he will be ready to proceed, my lord, as the court pleases.
Okay, let's hear your colleague there.
As it pleases the court, my lord. My lord, I leave it in the hands of the court.
You are?
Advocate Mnisi has expressed his view. I will leave it in the hands of the court.
Ms. Mshololo.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, since Advocate Mnisi indicated that on the 24th he may be ready or he may not be ready, my lord, I suggest that he be given a further period up until he can say he will be ready on that day to come and proceed. I agree with his lordship to give him 6 months or more. 6 weeks or more until the end of the term, which will be ending on the 29th of March, when he will be ready to come and proceed. I'm saying this, my lord, because we all have practices. We have to go and make commitments. We cannot afford to go and come back on the 4th to hear whether we will be proceeding or not. So if he's given a further opportunity, the entire time, my lord, so that we can go back to our practices and work whilst he's going through the record, then we come back the next time, everyone will be ready to proceed. That's my submission, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Mnisi, they say you must be given up to the 29th of March.
With due respect, my lord, I am in the hands of the court. Thank you, my lord.
Yeah, you know what, the accused here, in this type of case, they need enough time to consult their attorney and advocate, and so too the attorney or advocate needs enough time to consult and prepare and consult, if necessary, with other witnesses whom he thinks their evidence has an impact with this matter. And also, there's a possibility that you may bring an application for the recall of certain witnesses, which the court must assess whether, in fact, such recall is justifiable. But it would be a sad day in South Africa if counsel comes and says, I am not yet ready and prepared to defend my client. And this court, because of listening to public opinion, decides to adhere and ignore that assertion. And then Abondaba, they're going to say, you know what, this happened because Chiefs Reverie or Pirates in. So to avoid such talks, I'm going to again postpone it, not me, because of the circumstances enunciated and elucidated by Mr. Mnisi that even on the 24th of February, he's not sure whether he can come here and we commence. So I'll take the advice of Ms. Mshololo to say we must postpone this matter. You said that the term ends on the 29th of March. But what is the third term? When does the second term? When does it start? The third term, is it?
Thank you, Mother. Can I double check now the date for the third term?
What is the third term?
Abondaba, check into the comment section, please. Abondaba, checking into the comment section, please. Calling all Abondaba, okay? Now that is the power of social media. My Lord is fully aware about the noise outside. This is the first time he didn't mention the JP. Did anybody notice that? Instead, oh no, my Lord said Abondaba, okay? They think I'm out here to make money, okay? And they think I'm out here because the court of public opinion, I was rolling on the floor, okay? Because on this channel, yes, 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 I have addressed you guys as members of the jury of public opinion. I mean, this is hilarious, okay? This is hilarious. The amount of reach. And I'm not saying it's our channel he's referring to. I'm just saying that's all I heard, okay? That collectively over here on these YouTube streets, my Lord is paying attention, okay? Hello, my Lord. Okay, let me get serious, okay? That was a long digression. But what I want to point out is who is that man? Who is that man in Judge Ratha's seat? Because what? Say what? I want to go on record and say I think that's the first time I ever heard him speak to Mshololo in that manner. He didn't cut her off. He let her finish. And when she was done, he said, I'll take the advice of Miss Mshololo. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You guys know a couple of months ago, I used to call Mshololo Queen of Adjournments. And you know, today she kind of disclosed why. Mshololo does not play with her time, okay? When it is time, Mshololo said, we all have our own practices. Okay, we need to make commitments and done it. You know, this is not a hobby. These guys are hard at work. And you know what? We really appreciate it. I personally am happy with that decision because this stop and go also doesn't work for us. Okay, it doesn't work for us. Okay, we are seeking justice. We are eagerly awaiting to find out what happened. Nisi, please recall. I insist. You know, the judge said you can recall witnesses. I hope you heard that because that was loud and clear. I hope you recall Uzanti Kumalo. Okay? We want to hear something. We want to see something. We want to see if she's going to change her tune after finding out her own sister is the mastermind. But let's go back to what happened earlier. So so he tell Judge Ratha tells Umnisi, I'm going to give you 6 weeks. And then Umnisi, you know, he enters the chat to, you know, acknowledge this. And the judge says, no, 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 listen. Did anyone else notice that the judge didn't listen to Umnisi after that? And then he jumps back in and he says, I've gone through all laws, even the laws overseas, and I'm just going to go ahead and double it. I want to go on record and say thank you, my lord. I mean, that was quite gracious of you. Another first for us to see the judge not chastise the defense team, offer to double what Umnisi was offering, because I think Umnisi signed up to the rule of law, which is under promise and over deliver. But instead, he's under promising. He's trying to avoid over promising and under delivering. But somehow it's not working because he keeps asking for more time. So now he's been given all the time. And the judge says, when you come back, you better not be telling me because it will be a sad day in Mzansi when you ask for more time. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm actually happy Umnisi got extra time because 2 weeks, 32,000 pages plus consulting. plus, plus, plus. Listen, some of you haven't read a book in months, years, okay? And books are typically 100, 200 pages, and that takes a while, okay? So I'm also actually, this gives me a chance to read through all the books that I want to read. I did purchase the books that Advocate the Daily Fix had on his channel. I did purchase that book. Listen, I haven't even opened the package. That's how much the book arrived, and I was just exhausted. December, I found myself highly exhausted. But now, as Mshololo said, we can plan ahead, we can plan around. Yeah, I'm going to do a few interesting things these next few months. What else did I want to touch on that the judge mentioned? Ooh, when Baloyi said, one thing about Baloyi, he's going to bring in that English, okay? He said, Nisi is up the creek without a pedal. Come on now. Wow. Yeah, that's a tough one. Up the creek without a pedal. Just try and visualize that. That's some crazy stuff. That's some crazy, crazy stuff. So yeah, let's continue listening on and hear what else we can find out about this timeline. Okay, because Guningi, it was only about a 30-minute sitting, but Guningi that happened in those 30 minutes.
So objectively speaking, I don't know about the other guys. I started being involved in July 2023. And I can tell you, Mr. Minister, I read the record. Yeah. I didn't come to court with an empty head. I read the record as it was recorded, as from the time Judge Maumela started to preside. And when those proceedings were set aside, fine. Didn't mean that I didn't know what was happening. Okay.
Yes, madam.
Okay, so we are going to postpone this case. Hopefully it will be for the last final time.
The date for the first time is 14 April.
14th April, okay.
Yes, madam.
And Mr. Mnisi, just a bit of advice. Ne? When you read,
Yes, madam.
you just read. You must make a note. I read 60 pages today.
Yes.
Even guys, when they write a novel, that's what they do. You don't just write until Bakcheloti, our former president, is late. Mandela. Then you started saying, oh, Pellegupi. So please, just read so that next time you can come and tell me, I've read from page 1 to page 38,000. So I need to read from 39,000 to 44,000. Please, okay?
I can assure this court, my lord, that come the day on which this case is going to be postponed to, we'll actually not be talking about the number of pages that I would have read. We'll be talking about me saying to the court, I'm ready to proceed, my lord.
Okay.
Mzansi Unfiltered, checking out. Catch you on my next upload.
My lord, I'm indebted.
Yeah.
As the court pleases, my lord, I'm indebted.
Yeah.
If the grooves don't fit, quit the 5 accused. Nisi has done a fantastic job proving there was no match.